Hi everyone, Mike Levin, May 5th, Thursday morning, 2016, and about 10 after 8 on my way to work, and I have my Surface with me. I'm actually going to try and get some coding in on the subway on the way to work. So I'm taking the A so that I'm guaranteed a seat since it's the end of the line. And it's unusual for me. I never really try and do that. I figure it makes just much more sense to either read on my Kindle or write on my phone. So every moment counts right now because of the deadlines I'm against. And my last project that I need to do, well, second to last, I got 2 projects to complete today. I need to fill in title tags against a whole bunch of columns in CSV files, and it's very Pipulate-like. And in fact, I tried using Pipulate for this. Problem is how many I need to get through and how fast. And the GData API that Pipulate uses is sort of a bottleneck. And when it's for real precision ad hoc investigations, it's just fine because you sit there and you watch the data fill in, and it like almost forces you to internalize the discoveries you're making, and I always like that very much. There's many tools in the SEO space that work like a machine gun and very few that work like a scalpel. So I've always tried to make sure Pipulate satisfies the scalpel missing hull in the industry. And now that I do need to do some more machine gun type stuff, I want to do it in Python. It's in the sweet spot. It's exactly like other stuff I do and have done in the past. I just need to uncouple it from GData and the Google Data API and work against CSV files directly, exactly like I had originally intended as the alternative behavior for Pipulate, until I ran up against the fact that I had to sort of commit wholeheartedly one direction or the other to keep complexity out. So I am going to actually do this as an alternative project, a different repo in GitHub. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it public yet or not, but it's going to process directories of CSV files exactly like I had originally intended. And I used pandas for the first time to sort CSV files. It was really a pleasure. Pandas, for those who don't know, is sort of a number crunching, I guess, analytics, data, diagnostics package that sits on top of NumPy, one of the very most popular third-party packages for Python that lets you, work against huge lists. I guess I've heard things like matrix analysis used for this sort of tool, and pandas is the one that's become really popular lately, hand in hand with data science, the field of data science becoming popular. And R is a popular language in data science, and pandas is the sort of equivalent to that in the Python world. So I use that for the first time, and I'm considering using that, but since it sits on NumPy, it means it needs to do a fairly involved software install that invokes the compiler toolchain, the C compiler toolchain, so you get some optimized binaries on your machine. Not all Python packages work that way, but some do, and NumPy is one of them. So I tend to stay away from that because it's a little too heavyweight for Linux. But I might experiment with that. But more likely, I'm probably just going to use Python's built-in CSV package and go line by line and just parse it out as if I were parsing a text file with just a little bit more power. Anyway, I'm getting on this train now. Thanks for joining me. Hope to talk to you soon, and don't forget to subscribe.